All right, we're gonna start it and we're gonna rev it.
Sponsor us.
Nos, please sponsor us.
All right. Our maiden voyage already, and we broke a lot of shit. That's why we haven't made videos.
You heard him say it. We broke a lot of stuff, so we haven't been making videos. Kind of started it on you. But anyways, here it is. Here's the Driftster. This is the long-awaited, much debated, highly anticipated
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Driftster Update 3. This is the third one, maybe.
We're gonna have to rebleed these brakes a little bit. But
We gotta re-bleed these brakes because we
Anyway,
messed it up. There's still air in the
we
system.
took it out on the first drive, and why did the chain break? I can't remember. We had the chain brake on us like twice.
It's got too much power.
Actually, it has 0 power. But we had the chain brake, but luckily we had a chain link. But we've changed a few things, and chain's not long enough now. Actually, this is our second engine. The first one we had just wouldn't run.
Broke.
I mean, really, we don't know what caused it. We ran it for... Why are you in my face?
You're so sweaty.
But we ran it for, I don't know, probably about an hour. And then it just died and wouldn't restart. But, we've been fixing a lot of shit. And just making a lot of stuff newer. Like, this is what the brake pedal linkage was. 3 pieces of all thread welded and bent and shit. And we just got a new piece, threaded it. We've got some more over there. We're gonna do the gas pedal with that too. And that thicker piece is what we use to make new caliper bolts. Because for some reason, one of the caliper bolts decided to break when we first took it out. One of the pieces of the caliper dropped down and was banging on the ground, and actually broke one of the compression fittings for the caliper, which is why we had to get this new compression fitting elbow right here. And this probably isn't safe, but we're using polyethylene tubing there for a brake line. It says it can handle, I believe it was 150 psi, and that's really about all these brass fittings are supposed to handle anyway, so I figured it would be fine, because the rest of them are brass fittings. And it's I mean, with that master cylinder there for our hydraulic brakes, and we've got, I guess this would be a dual piston caliper. I don't know. The caliper itself splits in half and has a piston and brake pad on each side. But anyway, we also took the gas tank off of the engine to try to make some more arm room, because that's where we're going to be right there next to it with the seat. And also here with the exhaust that needs to be repainted because we didn't use high temperature paint.
I'll see we didn't.
But I made this simply for the fact that this big old thing right here was sitting about right here, rubbing the seat, and would make the seat extremely hot. Plus, with this, it sounds a little bit better. But anyway, I ran the gas tank up here to try to make the engine look a little bit better. And I don't really know if that's technically safe or not. Probably not, but it'll be fine. And we ran the fuel line there from the back of the engine. That's also the vent line there. And we just ran it up. But,
alrighty.
I'll start it.
Let's start it.
Are you ready?
Hold on.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we do have a few things left to do.
All right, all we really have left to do is figure out how we're going to mount the seat there. We have these lights that we're going to put on the front. Let's see, there's the front nose piece. We're going to put that on there. We're going to put the lights on the front. And this big old bitch of a battery here is going to go back here where this fuel tank saddle is. Originally what we were going to do was use that fuel tank over there.
Mm-hmm.
That red tank. And we were going to use a pulse pump and just have the fuel behind us. But then we really couldn't find a smaller car battery, or 12-volt battery for that matter, that would sit right here in between the pedals, because we needed some weight up here to prevent understeer. But that's not going to work, so we're just going to have to deal with it. But we're going to put that back there in the fuel tank saddle, and it fits already. We've tested it. And we're going to run a couple of cables up. We're going to run the lights. We had something else to run on it. And let's see, after that, in the seat, all we have left to do is fix the gas pedal, put the rest of it back together. And I mean, really, I think that's about it. I mean, we don't have a whole lot to do to get it roadworthy.
Yeah, like you said,
and we need a longer chain.
we've already driven it. We've had it driven, so.
Oh, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna find some PVC piping, some like pretty big like underground stuff, and we're gonna glue them to the tires there, because we are gonna get this bitch sideways.
We're gonna drift it. It's the Driftster.
Well, and I guess that's all we have left to do.
That's all we have left to do. All right, so we have not been making a lot of videos lately, but you know, we never made a lot of videos anyways. So
I mean, we never promised a lot.
hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you whenever we make another video.